Saturday morning on the riverfront. We are raising awareness and funds to fight the #1 killer in this country, heart disease. And joining me now is Casey Williams of Smoke Free Evansville. Casey, thanks a lot for joining us today.
My
and
pleasure.
Smoke Free Evansville is actually participating in this heart walk. And, you know, we often talk about smoking and its connection to cancer, and that's undoubtedly been proven. But there's also a connection to lighting up and what it does to our hearts.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, you know, a lot of people, as you said, they really think of lung cancer and cancer associated with smoking, but you're exactly right that heart disease, stroke, heart attacks is the main killer. So we're really trying to use the Heart Walk as another opportunity to really just focus on how important, if you would like to improve your heart health, eliminating tobacco use or secondhand smoke would be.
And the American Heart Association, it supports several health initiatives, and Smoke Free Evansville is one of them. How does that work? How is that working for you?
Well, Smoke Free Evansville, you know, our main goal is to bring back Evansville's citywide smoke-free ordinance. And we know there's a direct connection with a community's health and whether there are smoke-free policies in place. There's been over 45 different studies throughout the U.S. that have shown that when communities are completely smoke-free, that their heart attack rates, their stroke rates drastically drop immediately upon going smoke-free. So we're hoping that that we can raise awareness towards, you know, overall heart health, but also this issue that relates to Smoke Free Evansville of taking smoking out of public places in Evansville.
And Evansville is very critical in the dynamics of this, and geography is very important. Evansville, right across the river from Kentucky, which is has a very high smoking rate. People crossing the bridge to get cigarettes or what have you, tobacco at slightly cheaper prices. Why is this smoke-free ordinance so critical, especially at this point in time?
Well, it's very critical because, you know, a lot of communities across the state are looking towards Evansville to seeing, you know, what is going to happen with our smoking ordinance. Many people know that we had a comprehensive ordinance. The only thing it excluded was the casino, and that was overturned in 2014. So we're working very hard to bring that back. And as I said, I think a lot of communities are waiting to see what happens with our ordinance. But just the fact in terms of locally the impact, you know, obviously we know the health ramifications from secondhand smoke, but when you think about the movement that Evansville is trying to make right now with improving the community health, attracting new industry, whether it's the new IU Medical Center or attracting other industry to the area, it's important that we not just talk the talk but walk the walk and actually put, you know, public health initiatives into motion. And this is really an easy thing to do if you really want to immediately improve public health, is to take smoking out of public places.
And we talk about this affects all races. It affects so many people, all generations. There will be young people down there, and all socioeconomic groups. Smoking right now, it's very expensive to light up.
It is. You know, with the rising cost of health care, and it's not just expensive for the smoker. It's expensive for employers that have a high rate of smoking among their employees in terms of their health care they're paying, in terms of days that their employees are missing because of, you know, extra health problems related to smoking. You know, Indiana pays about $4 billion every single year due to unnecessary costs related to smoking. A lot of that is just extra health care that we're paying. But you're exactly right that more than ever it's getting more expensive. You know, tobacco is getting more expensive, and it's getting more expensive as a community for us to deal with that burden.
And when you do smoke, it has been proven there is the risk of cancer, but I think a lot of people sometimes forget that what it does to your heart health certainly is not good. The message that you're going to send this weekend at the American Heart Walk, what is going to be that specific message? Who are you going to try to reach?
Well, you know, we have a couple messages. Definitely overall heart health. You know, there's easy things that we all can do, whether it's eating a little better, getting a few extra minutes a week of exercise. But in terms of Smoke Free Evansville's message, we're really just letting people know that that heart disease and smoking they go hand in hand. And if you really are trying to improve your health, You know, we're going to be there with resources to help people quit smoking, promoting the Indian Tobacco Quit Line, obviously promoting our organization and our efforts to help people quit smoking, and then finally trying to get support to bring back Evansville's smoke-free air ordinance.
All right. Well, Casey Williams, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll be down there on Saturday morning addressing the crowd, and thank you very much for being a part of
My
this
pleasure.
year's
Thank you.
Tri-State Hearth Walk. All right. Tina, over to you.
Remember all that snow on the East Coast? A 75-foot pile is almost melted, but the final feet frozen solid with stuff. Some strange finds coming up.